Hey everybody! Welcome to Rachel's Room, where every Thursday I answer your questions. Today I'm in a cabin in Tahoe area. There you go. That's why I'm not in my room. I went straight from a bus tour to vacation. Let's begin with your questions. Can you crack your toes? I actually can. Let's see if I can do it right now. People with a foot fetish everywhere just orgasmed. I can basically crack any joint in my body, which is not good for me at all, but hey, that's how I live. Fingers. So many people are cringing at this. Oh, I needed that crack. Ooh, that felt good. Sometimes I crack my sternum. It's a good feeling. It's not good for me though. Describe your perfect vacation. I think my perfect vacation is on the beach in a tropical area where it's like 90 degrees and the ocean is warm. Hawaii. I'm describing Hawaii if you didn't know. My first time really vacationing in the woods, in a cabin. It's pretty, but I just learned that I am very scared of the dark. So when I go outside and there's no street lamps out there, I get very scared. I just assume every tree is a mass murderer. Every house has a psychopath that wants to kill me in it. This is the reason I never watched scary movies growing up, and even though I didn't watch them, I still think in that form of movie. It's stupid. I have a big problem. But yeah, like we were unpacking the car late at night and I was like, Matt, I can't go out there. Someone's gonna murder me. How old were you when you got your glasses? I was in 8th grade. I needed them in 7th grade. It was so weird. I had perfect vision. Then 7th grade hit and everything just started getting blurry. And I thought like maybe I got something in my eye. I scratched my eye. I didn't know what was going on. I was scared and it was just like all of a sudden things were getting blurrier and blurrier and blurrier and I just couldn't handle it. And I would cry. I wouldn't tell anyone. And I finally told my mom and she was like, I don't believe you. And finally, after like a year in school of not being able to see the freaking board, like I didn't know what was going on. And I was reading things like this close to me because I couldn't see far away. I finally got glasses and every year or two, I need to get a stronger prescription and I'm going back to the doctor in September to get another stronger prescription and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And it's not fun being blind. Right now I have contacts in. By the end of the day, they will dry out, they will start itching. If I itch my eye too much, my contact will either fall out or move or fold. It's annoying. Glasses, you don't have peripheral vision. They get dirty. They hurt your nose, the back of your ears. It's a mess. Having bad eyes suck. And don't talk to me about LASIK because apparently you can't see close up after you have LASIK, which is stupid. Also, it's a surgery and very expensive. Blind as a bat, people. Tell Siri you're naked. All right, time for let's see what Siri says. Hey Siri, I'm naked.
You humans are so preoccupied with external appearance.
This we are, Siri. This we are. I'm naked right now.
That is both inappropriate and irrelevant. Gangster.
Oh yeah, my phone calls me gangster, by the way. So Siri apparently does not like when people are naked. So Siri's just a party pooper and would never make it in a nudist colony. Neither would I, because I'm lying, I'm wearing clothes. Speaking of clothes, I just realized I just wore this shirt in a video I did 2 weeks ago. So whatever, you can all comment about that. I'm living out of a suitcase. I only have about 5 outfits to wear. That's So Raven or Lizzie McGuire. If none of you know what these two shows are, I am sorry and my heart hurts for your souls. And I would really appreciate it if you watch them with an open mind and an open heart and an open life. These are shows I grew up on. This was Disney Channel's like main shows they used to do. I'm more of a Lizzie McGuire fan. That's So Raven was great, but I got so annoyed because with That's So Raven, you guys don't know. Unless you are above the age of 18, you don't know what That's So Raven or Lizzie McGuire is. But That's So Raven, she would be like, oh, I had a psychic vision that this is gonna happen. We have to do everything in our power so that it doesn't happen. But in return, her doing everything in her power to make it not happen would make it happen. So I don't understand why, you know, eventually she'd see a pattern where she'd see a vision and go, okay, if I attempt to make this not happen, it's going to happen. So I don't get why she was so adamant about trying to change the future when she made the future happen. Just upset about it. But Liz McGuire is my home skillet. She's my original. She will always have my heart. I mean, Aaron Carter was in one of her shows. You can't get better than that. Lizzie McGuire and Aaron Carter, my brain exploded. When you are home alone, do you veg out in your underwear or PJs? Important question! Yes, this is a very important question. Everyone needs to know the answer to this because it's gonna change the world. I like sweatpants, but that's because I have AC and I run it at a very low temperature. But with sweatpants, you're just walking around and having a blanket follow you. That's what it is. Like there's a blanket constantly wrapped around you with zero effort on your part to keep it up. It's sweatpants. They're gonna cuddle you, they're gonna keep you you warm. They're gonna make you mobile. You can move around in those things. Underwear, they're also comfy too, but I get too cold because I run my AC so low. If I didn't have AC, I'd probably veg out in my undies. I mean, there are still times I veg out in my undies, because who doesn't? But, you know, what is one thing you always wanted? Did you get it? I've mentioned this in Rachel's room before, but it was a while ago, so I'm gonna mention it again. One thing I've always wanted my entire life was one of those little like electric cars that little kids have. They're like little Jeeps that are like this big and kids can sit in them and drive in them. Always wanted them. I have never gotten it. Never. Still to this day, I could buy one, but then I wouldn't fit in it, so it's pointless. So you bet your bottom dollar that all of my children will have them and they will just be driving around in them. My neighbor had one and his dad wouldn't let me drive in it, and I was very upset about it. Like, how dare you, sir? This is my dream and you are making them not come true. Whatever. I got a lot of other toys, but just not those ones. What is one thing you hate about being a girl? Periods and bras. Periods, I mean, everyone knows those suck. I don't really have to explain that. Bras, they just start hurting if you wear them for too long, like the underwire, and like they break and it's uncomfortable. Like I want to just run free, but you can't run free because running without a bra hurts your boobs. But having a bra on still just kind of irritates your boobs. It's a struggle. It really is a struggle. All right, that's all the questions we have for today. Please comment below and leave your questions for next week so I may answer them on next week's Rachel Room. Also, you can tweet me or Instagram me your questions using the hashtag Rachel Room. Subscribe to this channel to see video every Tuesday and Thursday. And above all else, guys, remember, stay awesome, possums.